An explosion in downtown Baltimore City closing streets and requiring the rescue of more than 20 people, including 2 window washers left hanging off a high-rise. WMAR 2 News' Dave DETLING has been out on scene since early this morning. Dave, how are things looking out there now?
Hey there, Mallory. Well, this is still an ongoing investigation. Roads in the area still remain closed. Take a look behind me. The BGE building still has that scaffold dangling from the side. Of course, a special ops team had to be brought in to bring those 2 men safely to the ground.
Finally. So they broke the glass.
It was a rescue by the Baltimore City Fire Department that pulled 2 window washers to safety after their scaffold collapsed.
Lowering ropes down and securing them with our lines. We'll need manpower.
For 45 minutes, the 2 men were left dangling outside the 10th floor of the downtown BGE building Monday morning.
They were still tethered to the wires on the side of the building off the roof on the arrival of our units. At that point, our members made the decision to actually bring them inside the building, I believe through the 10th and 11th floor.
Radio broadcast giving the sense of urgency when crews arrived on scene.
Reported a collapse of the roof on the 16th floor. The patient we have has burns across both hands.
The roof explosion, says BGE, caused by construction work on the building's air handling and boiler system. The blast felt by DAVANTE BLACKBURN, who was working security nearby.
You could feel the building shake. I thought it was an earthquake or something like that. So I came outside and I seen a little bit of smoke coming from up top on the building.
The explosion also injuring people inside the mostly empty building. Investigators say 23 people were rescued. 21 were taken to the hospital. Most of the victims were treated for burns.
At this time, we do have fire department personnel going through the building, each floor, just to make sure that there aren't any additional people and that we've accounted for everyone that was in fact inside of the building.
As for the 2 window washers, they're okay. Baltimoreans who watched the dramatic rescue just glad the men are back on the ground.
I'm just happy everybody's okay.
And again, this is an ongoing investigation. Still a lot of police on scene here in downtown Baltimore City. As for those 2 window washers, we understand there was a language barrier. Interpreters were brought in to help get them down to the ground safely. We're live in downtown Baltimore City. Dave DETLING, WMAR 2 News.